Hello and welcome to CSS Essential Training. In this session we are going to look at the CSS hyperlinks. I have the Sublime Text editor on the left and Chrome browser on the right. There is a text CSS hyperlinks and that is what's showing there. I have a CSS hyperlink file attached to this HTML file. There is nothing there at the moment. Okay, let us add some text. Delete this and add a text. The world's most eco-friendly countries. Save it and refresh it. There we are. That is the title. Okay, looks good. Okay, let's list the countries. For that, we can create an ordered list, and within that tag ordered list, we create the listing. In that listing, we say the first country is Finland. We add an anchor tag. So let's see how it looks. Save and refresh. So that is one. So the first country is Finland. Let us add the others. I just cut and paste here to save time. The other countries are Iceland, Sweden, Denmark, and Slovenia. These are the top eco-friendly countries. And that EPI means that is called Environmental Performance Index. All right, save it and see how it looks. Refresh. There we are. So Finland, Iceland, Sweden, Denmark, and Slovenia. These are the 5 top environmentally friendly countries. All right, that's all good. Let us apply some CSS to this listing. So put a div tag here, div, and maybe end over here, underscore div. There is a start div and an end div. So we are going to apply some CSS onto this listing. Save it and refresh. So no changes because we haven't applied any CSS as yet. Let us give a class of class equal to any name, say env environment. All right, so that's our class. Save it and go to CSS file and start writing the code for it. Env. That's the env class. Think about the sort of things we can apply to this listing. Say for example, we can add a border color, and some sort of a padding around this listing. So let's do that. So in environment, we can let us add a border of say 2 pixels and some color. I think that CCC is black, I think, and solid color. Save it. So that is the border. If you open up the browser fully, you will see the border is from one end to another. It is a block element. Okay. Next, let's add some padding of say 10 pixels. So padding is the space between the border and the text. There it added some padding around it. All right, and the next element we are going to see, it's very hard to see, so maybe we can make it the font size slightly bigger, just for demonstration purpose. Our font size is 30 pixels. Save and refresh. There we are, so it is 30 pixels. Okay, that's all well and good. So far we added some hyperlinks and added some border and padding to it. But the main properties we can add for hyperlinks is what happens when a visitor hover on it or click on it. And that is applied on a global level on the entire site. So let us add the global properties for hyperlinks for the entire site. I make a comment here. It is global style. Hyperlinks comes underlined as default. If you find it annoying, you can remove it. A is for anchor tag. These are anchor tag. For anchor tag A, text decoration equal to none. When you refresh the page, the underline is gone. Okay, there are various options you can have it. Comment here, put in the comment here, you can experiment yourself. And these are overline, line through, underline, underline, and overline. Overline means line at the top of the lettering, each lettering. Underline and overline means there will be line at the top and bottom. And line through means like a strike through in between. Okay, you can experiment with that. Another property we can add is what happens when a user hover on top of the link. At the moment there is a hand signal. We can change to some color change or something. Let's do that. Anchor tag hover is somebody hover, change to a black color, and text decoration underline. So anchor tag, when somebody hover, the color of the link change to black color and decoration into underline. Save it and refresh. All right, when I hover it, see it changes to black color. You can change to any color. This is just a demonstration. So that is more visually effective. All right. Another thing we can add about is what happens when somebody click on it. That is what's called active. Anchor active means when a user click on it, change color. This change is only very brief. So look carefully. When I click on it, it should change to red color. There, like that. Okay. So that is the active part. When I click on it now, it is not going anywhere because we haven't added a link. So let's add that. So that is where you add the link. For Finland, that is the Finnish link. And refresh. When I click on it, it goes to Finland. There we are. Supposed to be an environmentally friendly country. Very good, Finland. Maybe I should put a link to all of them. All right, now I added a link to all of this. Let's see how it looks. Save and refresh. So when I hover over it, it is black and underlined. When I click on it, it should turn red for briefly and go to that link like that. That is Finland. That is Iceland. That is the Iceland environmental information. Very good. And Sweden. So things like that. So far so good. One more global property for hyperlink is what's called visited state. That means if you visit that particular link once, it changes color. So you don't have, you know which sites you already been. So let's change that to something else, some color. Say color is maroon. So because I visited all this, it should change to color. Refresh, so it's all changed to a different color, maroon color. I think that's all about hyperlink CSS properties, then the main ones. So that is the text decoration, whether you want text decoration or not, and hover property, when you use hover their mouse on top, what happened. Then active property, when somebody click on it, change color. And visited, that means it changes color once you visit that link. So that's all the essential properties you need to know about hyperlinks. Thank you for watching. As usual, like this channel, share it with friends, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Thank you.